Hey guys, Mike Fecht here with Yoga for Men. We crafted this short sequence to help fire up and then open up your core. We hope you enjoy. Keep practicing. Namaste. Okay guys, so we're going to start today's practice from a tabletop position. Okay, so make sure the hands are in alignment, fingers are spread wide, your fingers are all lined up, the elbows, wrists, and shoulders are stacked, knees and hips are stacked. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're going to immediately start to sync the breath with some movement here. So on an inhale, you're going to take the gaze up, the tailbone up, the belly's going to dip, and then exhale, we're going to round the spine. Pull it underneath. And then just keep moving with your breath, okay, through a few rounds of this. Just thinking that every time that you inhale, you're going to want to find length and create traction, drawing the shoulder blades down and in. And every exhale, just pulling everything underneath and creating a little space. So just kind of waking up the spine a little bit. And if it feels good to move around, guys, don't be afraid to sway the hips a little and add some organic movement in there. You know, don't be afraid to move in your body, as a matter of fact. Don't be afraid to go where your body kind of tells you you need to go. Okay? And then after a few rounds of cat-cow, after moving around a little bit, just exploring with the breath, we're going to find downward facing dog. Okay? So when you're ready, just curl the toes underneath, shift that weight up and back, press out of the shoulders. If you want to walk it out a little bit, you can pedal the feet, get into the calves, get into the Achilles, maybe the hammies and the hips a bit. And then finding stillness, okay? Just shifting up and back. Now, when you're ready, on an inhale from downward facing dog, we're going to shift forward into a high plank position, like the top of your push-up. And then in terms of alignment, look, we're finding one line from the heels all the way through the top of your head, and your core is nice and strong right here. Okay? Then when you're ready, on an exhale, we're going to engage the core, shift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take it up and back again. Couple of breaths right here in downward facing. Okay, and then round two, on an inhale, we're going to shift forward to the top of your push-up. Hold for a couple of breaths here. Now, if it's part of your practice, if you feel strong in the triceps and in the shoulders, we can lower down to chaturanga, shifting forward, coming down halfway here. If not, top of your push-up, just hold, engage. Now, when you're ready, inhale, come up. Exhale, shift it back, downward facing dog once again. Hold here and breathe. Now, round three. We're going to inhale, shift forward. If you didn't take chaturanga before, you can go ahead and hang out in high plank. If you're in chaturanga, exhale, go ahead and lower halfway, just for a breath here. And then when you're ready, everybody's going to shift forward, lower all the way down to your belly. On an inhale, we're going to find cobra, guys. So pull that chest forward and the shoulders back, okay? It's like you're trying to pull the spine out of your waist. You're pulling yourself to the top of the mat, but the shoulders are soft. Now, if you feel ready, if you're good in Cobra, you want to move into upward facing dog. If that's part of your practice, maybe you start to lift the knees, right? Straighten the arms, still pulling that chest forward. Okay, and then when you're ready on an exhale, we're going to curl the toes. No matter where you're at, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take it up and back. Now, moving into dolphin pose. We're going to come down to our forearms. So dolphin is basically downward facing dog, but instead of on your hands, you're on your forearms. Okay, so lifting up and back. Holding here for a couple breaths. Now, from dolphin, we're going to lower down into a low plank position. So inch the toes back, drop the hips, hold and breathe. Keep lifting. Do not dump into the shoulders here. Notice how he lifts out. And then when you're ready, we're going to inch the toes forward again, shift the hips up and back, dolphin. Couple of breaths right here. And round two, let's lower down. Now, holding in your low plank, when you're ready, we're going to lift the left foot and inch off the mat and hold. 2 breaths. Lower down, okay, other side, lift, lower down, dolphin, come on back up. Hold and breathe right here. We're almost there, guys. Stay with that deep breathing, even through the transitions. Nice long inhales, nice long exhales. Now we're going to lower down one more time, low plank. Lift the left foot and hold. Maybe 3 breaths this time. And lower down. Then the other side. Lower down. Last time, dolphin. Take it up. One more deep breath here, and then on your exhale, guys, we're going to drop the knees to the mat and come into a tabletop position. Almost there with the core work. Here we go. Now, let's take the right arm forward and the left leg back. Yep, and lift. Find a little stability here, just a couple of breaths, and then when you're ready, we're going to start to move with the breath here. On an exhale, take the elbow and the knee underneath to touch, and then inhale, get long. And then just keep moving with your breath here, guys. Exhale under, inhale forward, again. A few more times. Now inhale forward and exhale, release it down. And then we'll go to the other side. Left arm forward and the right leg back. Hold, stabilize right here. Reaching and pressing. And then with the breath, here we go. Take it underneath. Inhale, reach and kick. Exhale, take it under. Keep moving. Using that ujjayi breath, that whispering breath. Good. One more time, all the way through. Inhale it forward, release. Now, right arm forward, left leg back. It's our last movement through with the tabletop. And on an exhale, we're going to take awkward airplane. Take your right arm out to the right and bring that left heel around. Hold. Strong abs, strong lower back. Stay with the breath. Keep the gaze on the floor. Good. Then we'll inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Left arm forward, right leg back. Stabilize, and then find awkward airplane. Take it out and hold. And breathe. Good. Let's inhale back to center. Exhale, release, and take child's pose, guys. Sink it back. But let's make this an active child's pose here. So walking the hands forward, settling in, pressing the hips back, and just getting nice and long here, just for a few breaths. And as you sink back into child's pose, guys, notice what you feel. Tune into your heart rate. Good. Now when you're ready, we're going to inhale, come back up to tabletop. Take a few rounds of cat-cow here, guys. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, round. Just kind of open back up. One more time, all the way through. And then downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and take that up and back. Now, from downward facing dog, on an inhale, take your right leg high. And on your exhale, you're going to take your knee to your nose. So take it underneath, crunch. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, bring it underneath again. Good. One more time. Now inhale, take it high, and on your exhale, we're going to step that foot all the way forward. We're going to ground that back knee. And inhale, take the arms overhead. This is Anjaneyasana. We're going to sink into the lunge. You're going to pull that right heel in, that left hip forward, just getting into the hip flexor a bit. Okay, one more deep breath here, and on your exhale, take your hands down to the mat. Curl your back toes underneath, lift the knee. We're going to find crescent lunge, so take the arms overhead. And then on an exhale, let's take a twist, guys. Left arm forward, right arm back. And just opening up after all of that core work. And then even if it's available, let's take dancing warrior. Right hand to the back of the left leg and the left hand reaches high. So we're opening up through that rib cage, taking a twist. And then we're going to follow the breath here. Exhale to your twist. Inhale back to center crescent lunge. Exhale, take your hands to the mat. Step your right foot back, high plank. Hold here. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and take it up and back. Now to the other side. Here we go. Left leg goes high, knee to your nose. And again. One more time. Inhale it high. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the knee. Anjaneyasana here. Crescent moon. Pulling that left heel in and that right hip forward and nice and long out of the waist. So we're getting all the way up into the psoas muscle. Take one more inhale. Exhale your hands down. Curl the back toes under, lift the knee. We're going to find crescent. Inhale the arms overhead. Just a breath or two here. And then into the twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Once again, opening up. Dancing warrior, left hand to the back of the right leg, right hand goes high. Once again, reaching and twisting. You could just stay in the twist if that's not available. Then exhale to your twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take your hands down and step that foot back. High plank. Now, this time from high plank, guys, we're going to move into side plank. So left hand down in front of your chest. Bring your toes together when you're ready. You can open up, take your right hand high. You can stack the feet. You can scissor the feet. You could even modify here, taking that right foot down or even lowering to the forearm if you need to. And then when you're ready on an exhale, we're just going to take that right hand down, step it back, high plank, and then to the other side, open up side plank. Lifting the hips, lifting out of the shoulders. Okay, and then exhale, we'll take it down. Downward facing dog, use the core, come up and back, and then drop the knees to the mat, child's pose, come all the way down, guys. All right, Jonathan, when you're ready, you can come up to your knees, and then we're going to finish up our practice today, guys, with just a passive back bend here. And while a Swiss ball might not be available in your local studio as a prop, it's still just a prop, right? And if it's not available, you can go ahead and use a block and just find a supported bridge. But after all of that abdominal work, this might be just what the doctor ordered. And you might just go ahead and lie back, take a nice deep back bend, settle in, and we'll finish up here, guys. Thanks for sharing your practice with us. Keep practicing. Namaste.